We will start in 5 more minutes.
The speaker in already. Your voice is a bit staggered lah, man.
I think Charmaine has to hold the mic nearer to her mouth.
Yeah, I think so too. As far I don't know because he hasn't tested his mic.
Is it
Sound check,
okay
sound
now?
check.
Hello?
Much better.
Okay.
Sound check.
You should have borrowed my plug-in mic.
We will start now. Welcome and good afternoon, everyone. Before we begin, I would like to remind all of you to ensure that your mic is muted so as not to disrupt the proceedings of this talk show. Your cooperation is very much appreciated. Thank you.
Greetings to Dr. Willie Anakjanda, Head of the English Language Department, Madam Azalina binti Azmi, the Advisor of the English Language Society of IPG Qatar, our respected speaker this afternoon, Madam Izyan Syafiqah binti Mohadin, the Head of the English Panel in SK Pasir Gudang 3, Pasir Gudang, Johor. For your information, Madam Izyan is also an alumni of our institute, and in fact, she was among the first cohort of PISM PTESOL students to graduate with first class degree from IPG Qatar. Lecturers and fellow students, good afternoon and good day to everyone present in this online talk show. And welcome to the second talk show of the English Language Society, namely Closing the Gap, Assessment and Feedback.
Praise to the Lord, we have been graced by Him with the chance to gather in this momentous online talk show. Before we continue with our main event today, we would like to invite Muhammad Azrul Naziri bin Azri to lead us in the prayer recitation, asking for his blessings for our ceremony today.
Okay, so for those of other religions can read according to their religion, and for those who are Muslims, Kita al-Fatiha. Alhamdulillahillazi bi ni'matihi tatimmu solihatu wa salamu ala rasulina amina wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim. Dear Allah, the most compassionate and the most merciful, we extend our hands gratefully, praying to you and expressing our appreciation on your infinite favor to us so that we are able to gather here today. Oh Allah, embrace us, your servant, to always be thankful for the mercy and grace that you have abounded to us. Ya Allah, Ya Alim, Ya Khabir. Oh Allah, the all-knowing and the knower of inner truth. We are here to seek for your knowledge, which is beneficial for us, so that we can develop our potential upon your blessings. Allah, the Almighty, may you bless this talk show, closing the gap assessment and feedback. Grant us with wisdom, enlighten our hearts with your guidance. Hopefully, by the end of this talk show, we are able to contribute to the betterment and advancement of our continuing professional development and education. Ya Allah, Ya Qawi, Ya Matin, the all strong and the steadfast. Please reward us with good health, peaceful mind, and spiritual strength. Hopefully, we are able to cope with challenges and turbulences so that we can contribute to the field of education. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Thanks be to God Almighty. Thank you, Muhammad Azrul Naziri bin Azri, for the prayer.
Without further ado, let us move on to the main event of today. A talk called Closing the Gap Assessment and Feedback by Madam Izyan Syafiqah binti Mohadin, who is an exemplary product of IPG Qatar as mentioned earlier. She has 7 years of teaching experience and she believes wholeheartedly that education is the most essential tool to make the world a better place. Madam Izyan, the floor is yours. It seems that Madam Izan is having an technical issue with the audio, so we will wait for a bit for her to start.
In the participant list, Izyan is muted. Is it because the admin has muted her? Or did Izyan mute herself? Yeah, okay. She's unmuted already, but there's no sound from her. Izyan, you there? Um, is Izyan speaking because we can't hear anything? Yeah, because I can tell from the participants that you are speaking Izyan, but there's no sound from you. So what's happening right now?
All of it. All the groups in the DJ and all the groups in the NPN. One lullaby between everyone to sleep.
now? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to my laptop.
It's okay, madam. The floor is now yours.
All right. Wait. Wait. How do I do this? Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry for getting you guys waiting for me. Aduh. Suddenly, what hal? All right. Your laptop. Wait, I need to. All right. So hello everyone. I'm Madam Izyan Syafiqah. Hello, Madam. Aduh, I miss you all, Madam Dr. Ho, Madam Julia, Madam Azalina. All right. So, is everyone ready? Okay, let's chill and relax. Okay, nothing serious, but I'm trying my best to deliver what it is for you lah. All right. So let's share. How am I supposed to share my slide? Because there is host disabled participant screen sharing. Someone help me?
Azmi, please assist.
Thank you. All right. Right. So our topic for today is closing the gap and assessment and feedback. Right. So I'm again from SK Pasir Gudang 3, Johor. And you know, I'm actually Sarawakian from Miri. And I asked to be posted in Semenanjung because I want to be near my husband lah. All right. So this is my school, SK Pasir Gudang 3. And my school is one of the trust school in Malaysia. And I think you all know what is trust school. You know what is trust school? Okay, so one of trust school in Malaysia, we have a lot of trust school in Malaysia, and my school is one of it. In Sarawak, we have a few also. SKM Pila, SMK Muara Tuang, SK Sampadi. Okay, that are the trust schools for Sarawak. So this is my guru besar, my headmaster. Recently got transferred to my school, and that is me. Okay, so get back to the topic. Let's talk about the reform of national assessment in Malaysian education system before we get detail into assessment. Right? So me, you, and others basically get through traditional standard examination, right? We go through UPSR, we go to PMR, we go through SPM, and then they change our assessment into school-based assessment in 2011. I know you already know about this, but just a brief, brief understanding about what is on our education system now. So school-based assessment has been introduced under the new integrated curriculum known as KSSR in primary school. So we already use KSSR. Way back when I got posted, it is still KBSR, right? So I already experienced these two curriculum, okay, KBSR, and now we have KSSR. So the school-based assessment system is a holistic assessment, okay, because Malaysia wants to get our education system more holistic, right? Conducted in school by subject teachers to assess the student cognitive, affective, emotional, and spiritual, and psychomotor physical aspect, right? So school-based assessment is divided into two, academic and non-academic. Before this, we more focus on academic, right? Exam-based. Sikit-sikit exam kan. So how many A's do you get? How many, things like that. So now they reform and they focus on both academic and non-academic. Means students now, pupils need to achieve both aspects. All right. For academic, we have centralized assessment, and we still have SPM, and then UKMR we changed to PT3. Last 2 years they used PT3 and then they abolished it, right? But recently they re-implement it in secondary school. Unfortunately, for primary school, we still haven't got any centralized assessment like UPSR. Okay, UPSR last is on 2019. Okay, so I managed to I get the experience to teach year 6 pupils for 3 years, 2017. 2017, 18, 19, 3 years. Only for 3 years. Okay, and then we move to CEFR, school assessment. We do formative and summative assessment. And then for non-academic, we have physical activities, sports, and co-curricular assessment. For level 2, we have PAJSK. I don't know whether you're familiar with it, but this is related to pendidikan jasmani lah, pendidikan jasmani, where they have to perform different types of co-curricular activities to achieve what kind of standard lah, something like that, okay? This result will be in the end of the year for year 6. And then we have psychometric conducted by the counselor, right? So classroom-based assessment. Now we get detail into classroom-based assessment, which is you as a teacher, you are the one that need to conduct this assessment so that you can see the progress of your students and how you are going to assess your students. Okay, so classroom-based assessment, of course, I think this is in your studies, right? We have this about assessment. So you have to be familiar with this assessment. I mean, before you get into schools, you have to master it lah, okay? Jangan nanti later you get into the school and you don't know what is classroom-based assessment. All right, so we usually call it PVD, okay? It is a continuous assessment, learning process that involves the process of gathering information about pupil progress, development, abilities, and their achievement. So using this classroom-based assessment, you have the opportunity to really know your students, okay? You have to identify where they should go, which group, remedial, high proficiency or low proficiency. So it is carried out formative and summative assessment, okay? And then all cases are subject, math, science, all involved with PVD from year 1 until year 6, okay? And then the performance level is are from 1 to 6, tahap penguasaan. So before this, we tengok how do they achieve A, B, or C in certain subject. But now we look into their TP, tahap penguasaan. Is it 1, 3, 5, or 6? Okay. Then at the end of the day, you are going to administer this assessment. Later, I'll show you how do you administer PVD in the classroom. All right. So Now, English, right? Your you punya what? Specialty lah kan, English, okay? So English classroom based assessment, we focus on 4 major skills, okay? Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And ongoing assessment administered by the subject teacher based on the curriculum standard provided by the MOE. So you have to master the curriculum standard, study it well, then you will know how you are going to conduct this assessment. All right. So when you administer this assessment, then you have to record. Everything needs to be recorded, right? So we use, in the school, we use transit forms. Okay, I show you the transit forms. And then to record this pupils' performance level. Have you seen any transit forms before? Lecturers, ada?
Do you have it in your slide?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I have. So
You
this
just
transit
show
forms.
them, yeah. I don't think they
I'll
have
show.
seen.
So this transit form, you are going to use it all year long, okay? Record all the skills, pencapaian, and then they will transfer it, the final result, into the PBD template. Okay, this PBD template, you will fill it in twice a year, pertengahan and akhir. Okay, so how does this transit forms looks like? Wait. Okay, not that. Wait. Let me share with you where is my transcript form. Wait. Sekejap. Transcript form. Already. It's this one, right? So this is year 2 transit form because I thought year 2. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so you have these descriptors for all the skills. This is listening, reading, writing, all. We have all in these documents. Okay, so this is the transit form. You have to master the performance level, the description of each performance level. You can see here, number 1, hardly recognizes and reproduce. I zoom. Reproduce some target language phonemes. Hardly understand simple question, instruction, and main ideas of the text, even with a lot of support from the teacher. This usually happens to the special education need lah. Macam like my school, we have dyslexic students. They didn't get into the pemulihan for bahasa Inggeris, so sometimes they will get 1 or 2 TP, this performance level 1 or 2. Okay, so you should master this description so that you able to give the tahap penguasaan for your students. Okay, it depends on the school lah. Macam if you are in the rural area, of course you will have like TP2, TP3, that's normal. Okay, but of course you always have to try your best getting them the performance level meningkat lah, like that, right? Okay, so like for example, you will have all the students' name here, and then this You see the learning standard. Can you see the learning standard? All right. 1.1.1. Okay, these are the standards that you need to cover based on the curriculum standard. Okay, for example, 1.1.1, recognize and reproduce with support a range of high frequency target language for names. Means, I don't know yang susah lah. Wait, reading. Reading senang sikit. Right, reading. Let's see. Reading. Okay, understand the main idea of simple sentences, 3.2.1. You see here, this one, 3.2.1. You need the students to be able to achieve this standard. Understand the main idea of simple sentences. You are given this, but the activities, it depends on you. How are you going to choose what kind of activities that you want your student to achieve based on this standard? You understand? Example, later I give you example. Okay, so like for example that 3.2.1, so you are going to write Ali, and then 3.2.1, what did he get? He get TP4, and Siti got TP3. So these are the records that you are going to have in schools later. Okay, so I hope you have like a long way to go, like 2 years. I hope the system is not changes rapidly. So maybe doing your practicum or internship, you can learn more about this, because this is the real life of a teacher in schools, right? A lot of records that you need to do. All right, so at the end of the year, after you complete all of these standard, each and every standards you need to fill in. You need to get the pupils to you need to assess the pupils. Okay, you need to assess each and every standard. Okay, then from this standard, listening, speaking, reading, writing, then you are going to transfer it into the PBD template, pelaporan pentaksiran bilik darjah. Okay, let me share this with you. Share this one. Okay, this is the template. Pelaporan. Okay, this one actually will be given to the class teacher, and you as the subject teacher, you are going to fill in the pelaporan for BI. You see here, you have all the subject, kan? So you are going to fill in this. Okay, so Adli, mendengar, listening 4, speaking 4, reading 4, writing 3. So keseluruhan automatic. Like for example here, example automatic. You get the highest lah, maybe 3, right? Okay, so later for pelaporan murid, prestasi okay, so this one is the this one is the one that we use. Before this, we show each subject A, B, C like that, but this time we use this pelaporan pentaksiran bilik darjah. Okay, you can see this example. This is the example I get from the internet. So here, you give him TP4, then the parents can see tahap pengusahaan anak masing-masing, right? Where their children is at, where like can read and understand simple phrases and sentences with little guidance, can use simple phrases and sentences in speaking and writing with little guidance. Okay, so this is yang tengah-tengah, in the middle, 4. Usually 6, they are more independent without any guidance from the teacher. But it depends on your school again. For my school, we rarely give 6 because they always have to be guided by the teachers. All right, so far, are you with me?
Yes, madam.
Any question on this assessment? Before I get into others. Later I lupa.
So far, so good.
All right, thank you for the response. All right, so next. Okay, that is all about assessment. Okay. Right. All right. Already. So how do I assess and give feedback in the classroom? So there's a lot of things that you can do in the classroom, but I can show you example. My example is when the PKPs, we have to do the PDPR, and one is when we go into schools. Okay, you can see the...
Hi, good evening, teacher and friend. We can find snacks in the jungle. Hi guys, we can find snake, frog, and bird in the jungle. Hi, we can find frogs in the jungle. Thank you.
Okay, this is one of the example. I get them to speak and talk about animals that they can find in the jungle, in the ocean. I get them to work with the origami and then send me the video, because this one is in year 2020, PDPR, right? We work from home, and then I get the students to get involved in English lesson. This is for year 5. I get them to talk about what they draw, or you because we focus on the skills. Okay, we are not like UPSR. Kalau UPSR, we always get them to drill how to answer ABC, how to write essays. But because of this classroom-based assessment, we change a lot in assessment system, like get them to speak more, get them to get them to because UPSR is more on like dapat A, right? So this one lagi relax. Okay, you don't have any pressure. You get them to feel the fun in learning English. All right. So this is for year 5.
My daughter English is Bella. She is third and a grade school. She has long hair and brown hair. She is young. She has beautiful brown eyes. Very good.
This is Ahmad. He is 23. He has short and straight purple hair. His face is square. He has two beautiful green eyes. Very good.
Okay, so each and everything that you do, it is very, very important for you to keep the evidence. The evidence is really crucial, okay? Because later they will ask you whether you have assessed this standard, where is the evidence? So if speaking, better for you to keep the videos so that you can show that why some people, I mean like orang atas lah, they will always want to ask you, why do you think this student layak getting TP6? You know, because TP6 is really high, you know. So you have to have that evidence to show that these pupils is really good in speaking and all, right? Okay, so I suggest you that you have to keep the evidence, everything with any sort of evidence, right? And then this is when I do the PDPR.
Can you say that again, please? How do you spell that? SOUSE. Great, thanks.
Very good. Well done. Good job. Okay.
You got
Very
it
good.
well.
Yes, very good. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay.
Okay, so always get to praise them, give feedback, and things like that lah. Okay, example. This is for speaking. Okay, this is for reading skill. Okay, reading skill. Whether they can understand what they should write the answer. And then you can see my stamp there. If I don't know whether you can see it. This stamp, I have the performance level there. Can you see? Performance level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It is easier for me to identify. I can use this as evidence. Okay. So in my report, in my transit form, I will note the date of the assessment, so that when people ask me, okay, this standard, when did you assess the students? Or it's on the 27th April. Can you show me the evidence? Then get to the pupils exercise book and show them this. Right? You can use it now. Okay. Example. And then this is the writing skill. I get them to write. Some of them getting 6, some of them getting 5. Getting 5, although all the answers is correct, but they are getting 5 because they still need the guidance from me. Okay. 6 means you should be able to write on yourself without any guidance. I give you a picture, then I ask her, write sentence about this picture. Then if she is able to write without my guidance, then I'll give her 6. But this one, I provide the sentence pattern for them to write, and then the highest I can give is 5. Okay, because they actually just replace the words like yellow jacket or green t-shirt, just a phrase, right? Okay. Next is language arts. I get them to work with the arts, and then we insert some complementary objective like language art and writing. This one is writing. I get them to write about how many things that are in the bedroom, in the something like that lah. Thank you. That's so cute, right? The pupils, they really like this kind of activity. And I also like them to do this kind of activity. I get them to use their motor skills, cutting, coloring, pasting. I always love this kind of activity. I don't really like them to like chalk and talk. Okay, so they did very good on this. So because of I did a lot of things to them. Okay, wait, okay, how do I give feedback to them? Okay, I always after they finish their exercises, I will call them and then betulkan what are the what did they do wrong in the exercise. I always get back to them and get them to do correction, but I didn't get the chance to record it. But this one is when during the PDPR, I provide them with the certificate of achievement for attending my classes, always hand in the work in time. Okay, and then this is the one I did during the pandemic.
Yes. Very good. Okay, have. So have. Have, Kalau he, she, it?
Because my school is trust school, the teachers are always being observed by the headmaster, the GPK. They always want to see the teachers, how they conduct the teaching and learning. Okay, and then, you know, the pupils really love this kind of feedback. Okay, you give them all colorful kind of certificate, they already feel really appreciated. Okay, you just do the simple one, get them, give it to them, and they will always love it. Okay. Okay, so giving is not just about making donation, it is about making a difference. So I always have this principle. I want to make a difference. Okay, I want to give impact to my pupils. Okay, so therefore I always giving rewards to my students, and these are the reward I give to my students. All my, how many students? Wait, 96 pupils. I give them all rewards, each and every one of them.
것도 기억해 난 아니야 아무리 나삐들어도 넌 내게 신간다 많아야 신정 많아야 주인공은 맨날 이렇게 밤마다 매일매일 자라는 사랑을 그녀에게 주는데도 받질 않으니 사랑을 좀 주세요 사랑이 모자라요 매일매일 자라는 사랑을 그녀에게 주는데도 받질 않으니 잘못한 것도 없는데 왜 무작정 싫어하고 보는 너 Why can't you understand me 난 너를 좋아한다고 날 싫어해라는 걸 안 후부터 샘솟던 여기 다시 들고 설렜던 내 맘도 다치겠구나 했는데 또다시 슬슬
So I delivered it on my own. I drove around Pasir Gudang to all of the houses and I delivered the reward myself. Yeah, I see maybe, yeah, because they did very well in their, you see this one, I asked them to do a poster. Okay, and then I reward them with MACD, right? Just because this class is class belakang, you know class belakang too, they always demotivated. So I have to think of one way how should I get them to work, get them to really love English, all right? Because for your information, my school is luar bandar. I don't know why is it luar bandar, but luar bandar lah. Okay, my students are mostly living in flats. Most of my students are the parents. The mother is housewife, the father umadulori. So you know this kind of background that I have. My student is average. Okay, so I need to get them to love English. So I need to think of a motivation for them, right? So this one, you see this one, this girl that bring this one yang pegang pensel warna. This one I posted to her because this one is during PDPR, during that pandemic. I posted to her in Pahang because she did very well in PDPR. So I bought her a lot this art. All right, and then okay, I always give them rewards. Any kind of activities that I do, I always reward them, right? Because you know they need that motivation. They need that motivation to really love English. You can see I always give them rewards. Okay, and then this is one of the way I'm giving the reward. I have my sticker chart in each and every exercise book, and then each and every time they completed exercise or any other things, maybe they help me with any kind of good attitudes, manners, I reward them with one sticker. So they need to complete that chart so that I can reward them with presents. Okay, sometimes they can tell me what they want. Sometimes I just surprise them. Sometimes I give them money. So any sort of reward. Okay, I think you can implement this because you know budak-budak kecil ni they always like. So when you say that when you completed the exercise, you get one sticker. They are like racing, siapa cepat dulu kan, like that. So they are like always tengok siapa dulu completed the sticker chart. You see, I really love this kind of enthusiastic in the students. Okay, and then besides that, okay, I'm not only rewarding my students because you all know I'm a head panel of English. So I always reward my teachers also. So that's why I always encourage my teachers, my English teachers, to give back to the students. Okay, I reward the teachers with a lot of things so that I can motivate them too. Okay, you can see like. I always thank my English teacher because without them, I cannot run my panel excellently, you know. I always reward them with the whatever. I always thank them. Thank you for being such a great teamwork. Also, like you guys, working in the group, right? So if you are the leader and all, you need to always appreciate even things like this. Mesti ada AJK kan. So you you have to thank them in every part yang they do too. Okay, so I always say thank you to my teachers also. Okay, so my achievement, tak adalah achievement sangat. Okay, just simple one. All right, this one because in 2018 I am so happy because this is my second year of teaching UPSR. And I get 90% of my pupil pass English paper 1. You can see how happy the parents are. Straightly message, DM me, just to say thank you, how they are thankful. You know, I ajar kelas belakang, 2 persons at that time, only 2% that know how to jawab exam PI, you know. But through that 1 year, I trained them, I drilled them, and at the end of the day, during the UPSR, 90% of them pass paper 1. It just a really nice, you know, a happy one, you know, a happy moment for me. Okay, and then 2019, also my student, also my class had the highest A's in the UPSR for paper 2. Okay, this is the highest in the history of my school, you know. They get only 10 pupils get A's for the paper 2. Okay, so and then this girl is from Sarawak. My school, we got a lot of Sarawakian and Sabahans. I don't know why, but Johor is full with Sarawakian. And then I also get the best final achievement. I become head English panel in 2019, and then and that year I managed to get the best panel achievement, and the following year too. So because of the achievement of my teachers and what we all do throughout the years in getting the pupils to perform well in English. And then I want to show you my best practices. This is my all-time favorite. I always using chance as part of my classroom management strategies. And chance is this is exactly action research that I did back in IPTAR. Okay, this is my final project, my action research, and I implement it until now. Like this is my 7th year of teaching. 7 years I use chance. You can see. I don't know whether you can. Wait. Tak ada sangat. Okay, can you hear that? Aku tak tahu whether you boleh dengar tak. So I use chance to get them to know the instruction that I'm going to use. Like for example, when I want them to listen to me, I get them to use the chant. Listen to the teacher. Listen to the teacher. Shh, shh, listen to the teacher. So means that time they have to listen to me. They don't have to do other things. Okay, and then when it is group work, then they will say group work, you and I work together, something like that. Okay, and then what else? I use variety of teaching materials to make learning fun. Okay, not only you in IPG. I know when you go to practicum, you always do this kind of thing, kan? Tapi when you get posted, you already lost it. You just chalk and talk, bring your textbook and done. Okay, open textbook. Okay, no, for me, I don't do that. Okay, I still have that passion. I still have that enthusiastic to teach pupils using a lot of
Okay.
materials.
Okay, Arif. Okay, next is Naufal, Sharini. Okay, how many others? Rahman, Damia.
Part of online game that I did using during the PDPR. And then I decorate the classroom a lot. And definitely you will do this when you're in the schools. Okay, confirm. When you jadi class teacher, so I always decorate the classroom so that my pupils have that feeling comfortable and fun in learning. I wrap the table one by one using wallpaper. Okay, kena rajin lah. And then what else? Okay, English is fun. I always get them to learn outside the classroom, get them to relax and just enjoy. Noisy classroom is normal, okay? So I always get them to outside the classroom, get them to work together in the groups, making a lot of things. And then my past experience, actually this one is my past experience during my second practicum ASK Kampung Rebus 2013. I just want to tell you that during my practicum, during my studies, I am like this until I become teacher for the 7th year, you know. I still have that passion in teaching. I always come up with the ideas. I always want to make the English lesson fun. Okay, I did the fruit kebab, I did the chants, and I think this time I'm with Mr. Tan, Mr. Christopher Tan, if he still remember lah. Okay, so I just want to tell you that you need to be you know, fun. You kena rajin lah, kena have that passion, you know. Kalau you tak ada passion, you cannot teach like this, you know. Nanti pupils will bosan, you know. So, you know, few years back also I do a lot of things with the pupils, and I'm still do this thing with my pupils. I love teaching. I really love teaching. So thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you so much, Madam Azalina, for inviting me. All the lecturers, I really miss you guys, and thank you for all the, you know, all the things that you all taught me, and this is why I am today. Thank you so much for that, and I hope to see you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much to you too. Really a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank
Congratulations,
you.
yeah.
Thank you. Mr. Christopher, going to pay hands.
All right. Thank you to Madam Izyan for the introduction now.
Welcome.
As we all may be aware, having more knowledge leads to having more curiosity. So let us now move on to the Q&A sessions. Members of the audience, this is a time for you to satisfy your curiosity. You may raise your hand and activate your mic when your name is called, or you can just type your questions in the chat. Thank you.
Yeah, you can ask me anything. You're welcome, everyone. Any question? Can you answer about assessment language? Aha, Mr. Chris. topper. Ask her about assessment language arts. Okay, language arts. Actually, they don't really have that the curriculum standard that focus to assess in language arts, but they have that documents. Let me show you. Yeah, wait. Do ask me this question, right? Okay, you can see here, it is noted that performance standards guide for year 2 language arts is not provided in the year 2 the SKP. Actually, they don't have that particular focus on this language art, but you still can do based on this content standard lah. 5.1.1, simple charts and raps, simple rhymes, okay? But they don't have that guide, special guide, okay? Because at the end of the year, like year 6, they still focus on the 4 main skills: listening, reading, and writing. So maybe language art is just, just part, I don't know, just to get them to have fun in English. Ada content. Yeah, good. 3.1 respond they have, but they don't have the guide on how to assess. How you erase your embarrassment in teaching, especially when you are using storytelling techniques to teach you. How I erase my embarrassment? Hey, you don't get embarrassed when you're teaching student. Why? You are a teacher, right? And your student is like tiny little things, like macam just satu kecil bah. I mean, like, you don't get embarrassed. You just like get, I don't know, macam you dengan anak-anak buah lah, like that. You don't get embarrassed when you are a teacher. So you, I don't know. First thing is you want to be a teacher, you kena betul-betul have the passion, You tak boleh ada like jadi cikgu sebab mak suruh, bapak suruh. Cannot. I have that friends, jadi cikgu because mak suruh. So when my friend get into the class, she just like relax. I don't know. I hope that you guys don't do things like this, huh? I mean, you have to have that passion. I hope I inspire you guys a lot. Like, teaching is very fun. When is the right time to assess student? Do you have tips on that immediately after lesson or how? It is ongoing. It doesn't mean that macam mana because you plan your lesson, right? When you plan your lesson, you know that that standard you are going to assess. So you just roughly lah. Takkanlah you masuk baru 1 bulan and then you assess kan? No, because this is ongoing. So like 4 months after, 5 months after, you still can assess them. By that time, you already know your student. You know already their level, whether they can read, whether they can write. So you already know. Okay? So this standard, dia boleh berulang-ulang because dia ada like 5 standard you need to assess. Then you get into that standard again. You plan, you rasa this time yang you assess tu, they get better result. Then you use that one. Like that. You janganlah masa mula-mula and then tiba-tiba nak assess. Memanglah kan, you macam tak kenal lagi budak tu. And then gradually, like that. I'm very interested with the speaking skill performed by the person in the video. I know how to encourage the quiet pupils to speak, especially from the classroom, so that they also be assessed equally with the others. You drill them. You get them to go in front. Get them to go in front and speak. Walaupun you have to guide them. You jangan, Ali, go and speak. And then kebil. Then you demotivate them lah. So you guide them. Okay, Ali, tell me about your name. My name is, you always have to do that, you know. Yang quiet one tu memang lah, you panggil pun tak nak pergi depan kan, but usually they want. And as I said just now, you give rewards. Okay, siapa yang dekat depan, who wants to go in front, I give you one sticker. Who wants to go? Pak, semua angkat tangan. Don't worry. You need that skills, you know. So that the pupils, so daripada jada 1, you already have this okay. And then by the time they're in year 6, they dah biasa. So like my year 6 pupils dah biasa. When I ask them, okay, you tomorrow, I want you to perform, I want you to talk about blah, blah, blah in year 2. Straight, they come up with the text and then they go to year 2 and then they just speak. That confidence, you know, because I already built in them throughout the year. Okay. All right. Any other question? All right, thank you. How do you decide the rewards? How I decide the rewards? What do you mean how I decide the rewards? It's up to you. I mean, what do you mean? What kind of reward? Or what kind of reward? It's up to you. Kalau you banyak duit, you belilah yang fancy kan. Tapi you kalau macam you tak ada duit, you belilah sticker. Actually kan, last time I struggle a lot dekat IPG. I do a lot of things to make English is fun kan. I sampai buat whiteboard out of cardboard. I want them to get writing kan. But now you guys ada kedai RM2 and all kan. You boleh buy that whiteboard. You know, I just want to say how struggle I am masa IPG dulu and how lucky you guys are to have this whatever. Okay, so how do you decide? You decide yourself lah. You tengok kemampuan you lah. You tak mampu, you beli stiker. Sikit because it took a lot of time kan untuk complete the chart and then by that time you already know what you want to. I always bought them. Usually I bagi like pencils, stationeries lah. Because the background kan. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, you're welcome. Any other questions?
Is there any other question for Madam Izyan?
Okay, are there instances where some of your students do not achieve the learning objective that you have set, and how do you involve students that are labeled as the weakest in the activities that you do? They can't read or write. All right, this one is very interesting question. Very good, and Philomena. Okay, so you will always have this kind of instances lah where some of the pupils cannot achieve. Like for my school, I have that student that cannot read. Okay, so what did you do? You do the differentiation. You know what is differentiation? You have a lot of worksheets. You have 1, 2, and 3 worksheets. High proficiency sheet, worksheet, lower proficiency worksheets. You know this kind, because you already know your students. Kan? Kalau you practicum pun, you takkan like you practicum hari pertama, tomorrow you dah kena assess, takkan kan? So of course you have to know your students first. And then if you think that they have different levels, then you have to prepare different materials. Okay. When it comes to kelas belakang, usually we just put one objective, only one objective. Okay. If it is kelas depan, maybe we can put 2 or 3 objectives because they usually cepat habis. You know, okay, I'm done, teacher, I'm done. And then you just like, okay, what should I do now? Right? So that's why you have to come with a lot of ni lah. Tapi kalau students that Memang tak boleh baca, you just put one objective so that you can achieve that objective. Jangan terlalu nak mencapai, you yang short sendiri. Oh, kadang-kadang you short sendiri tau. Able to write 10 sentences with guidance. At least 10 sentences. How can you get them to write 10 sentences? Kan? You know the level macam tulis pun macam siput. So you just get them to write at least 2 sentences lah. Like that. Okay? So because of my school is trust school, the teachers are being observed twice a year. Yang memang kena observe, alright? Twice a year. Where did you go? Where did you get so many ideas to teach yourself creatively? I always Google ke, or like, I don't know. Sometimes it just came up like that. I don't know. I always think. Sebelum tidur pun think esok nak ajar apa, you know. I don't know. Okay, you just need that passion. Really, you just need that passion so that everything comes naturally. Macam tu. You jangan stress, okay? You belajar je you stress. You kerja nanti tak stress. Relax. Just enjoy. Especially if you posted to my school lah, come and ni lah my school Johor. Okay, any other questions? Johor jauh lah, nanti you nangis. Tak apalah, you posted dekat Sarawak lah. Tapi nanti you nangis juga. Pergi PT3, naik perahu. Unless you are from Semenanjung lah. Unless you from Johor. Come to my school. English teacher kan? English teacher always posted in the rural areas. You get ready. Saja je. Tak adalah. I'm ready. Tapi patah hati, guys. Always ready. Very good, Musica. You always have to be ready. Very good. I love that. Always ready. And anyway, posted still have that passion. Okay. Tak kisahlah you dekat mana. You kena ready. Okay. Alright. Anything else?
All right, I think we don't have any more questions. So,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your participation and thank you for Madam Izyan for all the answers. That brings us to the end of the Q&A session.
As the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. And sadly, we need to conclude the talk show for today. Nevertheless, even though the session today is over, that doesn't mean everything should stop here. We are to begin at an ending and make a new beginning from the knowledge that we gathered here today. We trust that everyone has benefited from the talk, and we hope you have been inspired as well to emulate our speaker and Kakak Senior today as an inspiring teacher in the future. Once again, thank you everyone for gracing our online event. With your presence, we truly appreciate it. Our deepest appreciation and gratitude for our speaker today, Madam Izyan, for your willingness to share your experience with us. On behalf of the organizing committee, we would like to apologize for any flaws throughout the talk show. That said, the MC team would like to end this talk with wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a good day, take care, stay safe, and goodbye everyone. But first, let's switch on our camera and take a picture with Madam Izyan.
Yeah, sure.
Hi, Izyan. Sorry, we don't have cameras. Madam Ju and Dr. Ho
I
have
just
no
want to
cameras.
see you. Alah, Madam. Ni, Dr. Ho. Baru nak tengok Dr. Ho. Hi, Madam Azalina. My super duper juniors, okay? Super duper. Super duper duper juniors. Oh, you guys nice. All the best, guys.
I will start
Bila nak ni?
in picture.
Ada ready dah?
I hope everyone is ready.
Dah ke belum? Kira lah, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3.
Kejap. Aku nak ambil juga.
Okay. That's all. Thank you.
Sini, belum.
Huh?
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Okay. Thank you, guys. All the best. Enjoy your life, APG life.
Thank you, Izyan.
Thank you, madam.
Education.
Thank you.